For this project, you're going to need just a can. I use a tomato can, just wash it out and take the label off. The dry foam, which I like to use because it is easy to work with. A piece of tissue paper. I chose blue to stay in our red and blue theme. These are skewers from the food store. I use these in a lot of my crafts, and I'll show you how to use that. And I picked up on the clearance rack at Joann Fabric some fabric. This one has a little bit of glitter in it, so I like that, but really any color will do. I printed on my printer the arrow signs, and if I was doing a lot of these, I would pick like 5 different colors and print one from each color. So instead of just having yellow and green, I would have a yellow, green, red, blue. But for the demonstration's sake, I didn't want to ruin more than 2 pieces of paper, so I'm just going to do the green and the yellow. And then on another piece of cardstock, I got this picture off of the internet, and I just printed that as well. So the first thing you want to do is cut out your arrows, and because it is Dr. Seuss, a lot of times I like to have stencils to make it really neat when I'm cutting things out. But in this case, this is Dr. Seuss, so the arrows can be kind of crazy, kind of a little messy. And you want your arrows going in different directions, so when you draw them out, make sure they're going in different directions, because that's what makes the sign cute. Okay, so lay your fabric out, and nothing fancy. You just want the fabric big enough so that it sticks in the can. So I'm just going to cut a piece of square out with the fabric. Okay, so you just take your fabric and put it into your can, and I try to make sure that it doesn't double over. Try to get it so that it all goes like pleating. And just adjust it until you get it to the point where all the fabric is in and you don't have anything sticking out. Okay, so the next thing you want to do is just push your can like so, and that cuts you a nice piece of the foam without actually having to cut it. So after you cut your foam out, you want to cover it with a piece of tissue paper, so that way when you put it back in the can, you're going to see the blue and not the green foam. So then you take your can and you put your fabric around it. And then you just jam the foam into the can. So the foam holds the fabric into the can and the tissue covers the top. So then you're going to just take your decorations and you're just going to put, I'm going to do this way, party there, that way, this way, that way, party here, party there. Now, like I said, you can do it in 4 different colors if you want. And then if you're going to do the decoration so it's only going to be seen by one side, you just need to tape the stick to the back of the paper. But if it's going to be double-sided where people are going to see it on both sides, then you're going to want to print out this way and then opposite print out, and then glue them together so that you can visibly see the decoration from both sides. The nice thing about the skewers is they have a pointy end, so then all you do is stick it into the foam, and there you have a really cute decoration. So like I said, I just taped the back, but if you're going to do both sides, print the same thing out twice. Just remember to flip your arrow so that it goes in the opposite direction so that it glues together correctly. So the other thing I printed out was another Dr. Seuss, just a big puff, and then I typed in gifts, and then cut this out, and you can adhere this to one of your can decorations and put that next to the suitcase that I showed you for your envelopes, and that makes a really cute gift sign.